Hi everyone, Aldbar here. This is my solo walkthrough and guide to the level 3 heroic quest, Rosemary's Ballad, on the Elite difficulty. Enjoy. Hi everyone, Warjack here. This quest is located inside of the Gatekeepers Grove. The quest itself is accessed from the Cerulean Hills. There's a common mistake that people make a lot and get confused between Cerulean Hills and Searing Heights. So here's a tip to not get confused, okay? Cerulean Hills is the level 2 and Searing Heights is the level 6. And the way you remember that is hills are lower than heights are supposed to be the peak. So one with the heights on it, that's the higher level, that's the level 6. And the one with the hills, that's the lower level. So that's the level 2. So Cerulean Hills, and the other ones are Searing Heights. This is the official way to access this quest. This was just like bridge. We actually can climb up the hill over here on the other side.
Before she disappeared, Lily Hargrove returned home in search of something bright and loud. All you see when you enter is an old woman sitting alone by the fire. She doesn't seem to notice you. The old woman rambles on, her thoughts clouded by some terrible experience. But suddenly, a shadow passes over her face.
The garden! The garden!
She gasps.
There's an optional quest objective to read all of the notes in this quest, and also to see all the visions. Now there's a few different visions in the house, and there's one of them who only spawns after you've read all the other visions, and that's the one that everybody seems to miss, so we're going to get back to that one soon. Also, this barrel contains a key. This is used to get a locked door that you can also pick if you have pick lock or knock. There's an optional passageway out of this house through this secret door, but we're not going to use it right now. We'll come back to it later. We're going to start by going right first from the start. Right over here should be an optional vision that will spawn later. Okay, this storage room contains a crest. And also there's actually a hidden like room that comes off of this room. You'll see in just a moment. You do not need both crests to get out of this house. That's only the main way out. If you found that secret door that we've showed off before, you can just leave in that direction. Okay, in the corner of this room there's this ladder that leads up. So from the doorway you go left. It's very easy to miss this place. This is Lily's secret hiding place. There's a note on the door, next to the door. This counts towards the total notes, and this is the key that we found before. And also some killer ravens, so watch out. Here we get another note and a vision. Okay, we're done with this side of the house, but right over here they'll spawn eventually another vision. There we get another note and a shrine. Which reminds me, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you. As you can see, the optional vision did not spawn yet.
You find a dull and rusted scythe among the other garden tools in this workshop. You take it with you. Perhaps you'll need it outside.
That scythe is a quest item that will be used outside. There we go, that was the final note. Also over here you can climb up on the shelf, and this is where you should walk over here. If you jump you can hit your head and fall down.
You find a knapsack on the balcony. Its contents suggest its owner has recently returned from a long voyage.
As you can see now, we've gotten all the notes, and also we have only 4 visions left. Once we're down to 4, that vision that we've been talking about will spawn. We'll go get it in just a minute.
You attempt to pry open the door, but it refuses to budge. You reason that unlocking the mechanisms on the walls will allow the door to open.
So we're gonna head back to the entrance, and from the entrance we'll just take it right. You can see now it spawned another vision. This is the one that everybody misses. In summary, all of the notes are in the house, and there are only 3 visions outside. So if you're wondering if you missed something, that will be an indication. Okay, there's 2 ways out of the house. One of them is through the secret door, and the other one's going to be out this gate. So once you put in the crest, we'll unlock this Simon Says puzzle. Luckily, this Simon Says puzzle only has 1 jewel above it. That means you only have to do it once, so it's an easy Simon Says puzzle. Again, you unlock the puzzle, and then you'll do the sequence.
You hear one last somber note play as the door creaks open.
As you can see, there's a lever outside. It means you can open it from the other side.
You emerge into the hot air and find yourself on the back porch.
There's this little shed on the side when you step out. This leads to like this draining area, sewage area, whatever it is.
You see signs that some monsters have taken up residence in this musty cistern. As you approach, they spring from the dirt and attack.
This is the passageway that we mentioned before, but from the other side. So you would either come out through that secret wall and end up over here, or you'd go out the main gate, like we just showed before, with the 2 crests. There you go. This is the passageway. This is how it looks from the other side. Yeah, we'll just walk back out. Okay, here's what we need the scythe for. And there's going to be 2 more visions out in the wilderness over here. Out in the field.
You use the scythe to cut down the bamboo that has sprung up around the back porch. Before you stretches an overgrown wasteland, the remains of the family's crop field. You pause, struck by a headache, as a cold voice sounds around you. Come here, Lily. A little bit farther. You find yourself in a dingy root cellar. A mangled voice snarls at you from the shadows. Lily, is that you? Get out! Sage Hargrove roars. With a last gruesome wail, the undead farmer sinks into the dirt.
Well, I guess we get to find out what happened to Lily and Rosemary's father. We met her mother already. She was sitting in the hallway at the entrance of the quest. Well, we don't know where Lily is. She's lost. We only saw the vision of her in the Gatekeeper's Grove when we picked up the quest, but we still need to find Rosemary. Yeah, here we're back to the start. This time instead of going on to the left and turning left, I'm going to go right.
You hear the ghostly voice again.
Almost there, Lily. I'm waiting under our favorite tree.
Yeah, we've looped back to where we started. Just basically like a little hedge you can go around. This time we're going to leave from the right exit. If you take right and right, you'll find one of the two last visions. And here is the last one. Well, the last optional one. Yeah, and beware of the killer crows. Also, scarecrows and twig blights are actually characters you only see in Barovia. So, for somebody who doesn't own Barovia, this is the only other place where you can find them, I believe. Other than maybe like the Maybar event. Yeah, this chest is locked, but it's an easy knock. I don't know, 20 I guess you need. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna head back to the start of this woods area and we'll just walk straight to the end. Here, I'm gonna walk in a straight line. When you get stuck, you can take a little bit of a right and left. And this is going to put you on the path right to the end. Oh, another shrine. You know what that means.
The maze of overgrown shrubbery leads you into a clearing where rows of crops rot in the dying light. In front of a large tree, you spy an even more horrific sight. The desiccated body of Rosemary Hargrove.
Do you remember, Lily? The voice rasps. I bet you couldn't stand the gatekeepers. Is that why you stole it from me? Face what you have done.
Lily's family turns in surprise to see their estranged daughter. They notice that something about her seems wrong, unhinged even. Briar screams as the bird descends upon Rosemary and Sage.
Your songs are mine now, Rose!
Lily says.
You'll all see. My voice will shake the world!
Well, I guess we found Rosemary.
When the vision fades, an incorporeal figure appears before you.
You were always so jealous, Lily. And now look what you've done. You want my songs? Come and get them!
Blinded and enraged, the Phantom lunges toward you. The Phantom shrieks, her voice echoing through the clearing and sending a sharp pain to your skull. But soon she dissolves into a thin mist and vanishes. You read the song lyrics written on this page. You found Rosemary's songbook, but most of the pages are torn and missing. Perhaps there is something else nearby that can deliver a song back to the Gatekeepers. You realize that Rosemary's parrot has learned to repeat parts of her songs. With the bird in tow, you can finally return to the Gatekeepers and leave this cursed place behind you.
Just in case you missed it, You end this quest by first clicking on the vision, then you do the end fight, then you click on that book who's on the table, the songbook, and then you click on the parent. Yeah. And there you go. Well, as always, if you benefited from this guide or if you just enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in a different video. Bye.